AMG Realtors Limited has reshaped the land selling business in Kenya since 2012. The company was established by Andrew Gitau Muthe, a Kenyan who at the time had just returned home to begin life afresh. While living abroad, Andrew had been conned in a fake land deal. He lost money to people he had entrusted to help him acquire parcels of land back in Kenya.
When we were living with my wife, we had a little bit of saving. We decided to buy a plot. We actually gave the money to one of our friends. That was 2006, who was in the land business. And he sold us this plot. And up to today, 2021, we have never seen the title for that plot. And we have never seen the land itself. I can't tell you this is a particular plot.
Andrew, who had lived and worked in the US and South Africa, says he had to find a solution to a problem that was becoming common, affecting many Kenyans in the diaspora.
When we were in New York, and the little savings that we could make because of the allowances that I used to get, my biggest dilemma was who can I trust this money with to invest back home? Who will I give this money and can give me a title, good, genuine land? So in my mind, always, as I stayed there, I used to think that one day I will start a company that will actually be able to deliver titles to people and will sell genuine land. And that is actually the genesis of AMG Realtors.
In an effort to actualize his dream, he began buying parcels of land in bulk, in prime locations, a decision that eventually birthed AMG Realtors Limited.
A friend of mine called me to Nanyuki and he told me, we have some shambas we are selling here, come and see. So when I went, I fell in love with the place. The place is a beautiful place, Mount Kenya on one side, Loldaiga Hills on the other side. Behind you could see Abadeas. It was July, it had rained, it was green, it was just simply beautiful. He sold me 1 acre and I told him, why don't I bring my friends to buy here so that at least we can have a gated community here, kind of. And he said, yeah, in fact, for every land that you sell, I'll give you some commission. So I went, sent a write-up to everybody I knew, including people I'd worked with in New York and everyone. So I was able to sell 25 acres, which was just shocking. I told him, now introduce me to someone who is selling 10 acres. And so that I could buy the 10 acres and then subdivide. Because in my head, I realized this is a business. This is a business I need to be with.
AMG Realtors, which is located along Exit 7 on Thika Superhighway, has since been a sigh of relief in the land selling sector, winning trust of both local and international clients.
We only sell land that we own. We only sell after we do the subdivision. We actually give you a money bank guarantee. If you complete your payment with us, and in 60 days I have not given you your title, and you have signed all the forms, I have the responsibility to return full amount of money to you, full refund. Now I see that we are a good answer to the diaspora people. And the diaspora people, they are very good. They know that the money that I'm getting here, wherever I am, in France, in Sweden, in Germany, in America, I need to be investing back home.
Lily Richards is one of the diaspora clients of AMG Realtors. She is the chairperson of Kwitu, a community of about 14,000 Kenyan women living and working in the United States. We caught up with her in New Jersey, where she told us how, through AMG Realtors, they have been able to invest back home.
I had been talking to AMG because AMG sponsored our events. They're amazing. We are partners. They do sponsor Kwitu events. These are people who are professionals and they're here to help you. So we did a great job with AMG last year and this year, because last year AMG was our link to Nanyuki. Our Kwitu members bought so much land in Nanyuki last year. So far, over 300 women have invested with AMG.
Reverend Dr. Kennedy Njenga is another diaspora client of AMG Realtors. The 60-year-old man of God, who had lived in the United Kingdom for 30 years, was planning to return home in 2021 when he reached out to AMG Realtors.
It's very important and very crucial for the diaspora to make sure that they are investing back home and finding somebody who is trustworthy, like I have found in the AMG.
The retired chaplain of the Church of England says upon his interaction with AMG Realtors marketing team in Nairobi, he was convinced and quickly began buying parcels with them.
I have done about 14
parcels
plots.
of land through AMG?
Yes. I also have others for Malindi.
Through AMG also?
Through AMG. They are trustworthy.
When I advertised for a piece of land in Malindi, and he wrote to me, and I sent him a map, and I gave him an assurance, a personal assurance that we are going to deliver on our promises. So he actually sent the money before he came to see the land and even meeting us. So we were able to provide the titles. The process was seamless. He was able to get receipts of the money he sends to us. He was able to get paperwork, which are very important, the sales agreement, the transfer documents.
AMG Realtors currently sells land in different parts of Kenya, such as Nanyuki, Nakuru, Naivasha, Malindi, Imali, Isinya, Aberdare, and Kangundo Road.
Nanyuki Sundowner, it's a project or parcels that are located 15 kilometers from Nanyuki town, or roughly a 20 minutes drive. So it's 50 by 100 plots or 8 acres, and we are selling them at 229,000 for a 50 by 100, an eighth, the right size of an 8th acre. Yeah, and for a quarter of an acre, it will be 458,000.
Indeed, AMG Realtors is transforming the land selling business in the country, giving more confidence to potential buyers that it is not all doom and gloom.
70% of our customers are repeat and referrals, so they have been able to spread the word for us. We don't have competition. Our only competition is to make our service better every time to the next customer.
For Chams Media, my name is Michael Zimanji.